Lawmakers aren't the only ones arguing about the fiscal cliff. When we come back, I'm going to talk to some Chicago high school students. They're gearing up for an important debate this weekend on that issue. Stay with us.
And you consult a lot of common newspapers like the New York Times, etc. But then you also consult think tanks from respected institutions and universities.
And Jenny, let me ask you, this is such in our country, this debate is so partisan, right? Democrats think one way, Republicans think the other way. As you prepared for this, was it about Democrats and Republicans for you, or was this sort of neutral of those issues?
Both sides of the debate take into account different perspectives, and obviously in these debate rounds we have to switch sides sometimes, and sometimes we argue one perspective and sometimes the other. But what's important is understanding both sides, not necessarily taking one stance all the time, but being able to compromise between the both sides to reach a mutual conclusion.
Okay, test time. So, see if I get this right. I'm going to have one of you argue, I think Janae, I want you to argue that the debt shouldn't matter until the economy gets fixed.
The debt should not matter until the economy gets fixed.
Good start.
For a couple of reasons, but the most important one is that as long as we have this recession in our economy, the debt will just be there. We're coming closer towards the fiscal cliff, which, like you said, they're discussing in Washington now. But essentially, as long as we have these faulty regulations and high unemployment, the debt will be there. But our economy, if we want to have our economy in a position where it can increase, we have to do that first before we worry about the debt.
Okay, Jay, I'm going to give you advice. You were sort of politely nodding yes while she was doing that. You're on the other side. You don't want to agree with her. Okay. So I want you to argue, Jenny, that we are in bigger trouble with a large deficit than we are with a large unemployment rate.
Sure. So as we know, the fiscal cliff that is coming up on January 1st is the biggest issue right now. And what both sides seem to not be able to compromise on is the amount of federal deficit spending we're having. And so we need to prioritize how much deficit spending we are engaging in right now in order to reach a compromise so that we avert this fall over the cliff. And on another note, if we continue to increase our deficit spending to excessive rates, then this might cause something like another credit downgrade, which could cause foreign investors to pull out and would just be devastating for the economy.
Okay, Bob, you're the judge. How'd they do?
I like them both.
Oh, very good. And that's the kind of quality of argument you expect to see from them this weekend, I'm sure.
Yes, that's right. And the other teams will challenge them as well.
Okay. You ready for that? You all excited about this and ready to go?
Definitely.
Okay, we did a great job here. So if you can just do this weekend what you did here, you're in great shape. You should win.
Thank you.
And I call dibs on the prize. Give it to me. Good luck, ladies. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bob, all right, we're showing everybody what this event is all about, how they can see it. Ladies, thank you. Bob, thank you. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be joined by Cook County Board President Toni Preckwinkle. She's looking back on her work as she reaches the second anniversary of getting her job as Cook County Board President. I'm Paul Lisnick. We'll see you tomorrow night here on Politics Tonight. Good luck, ladies.